She thought he was nobody. Until the assassins recognized him.
My name is Commander Nathan Vex. I wasn't supposed to be here. Queen Lyris Velkareth had hired me through a quiet channel, a human guard for her diplomatic chamber. Nothing glamorous. Just another background figure in formal dress, standing silent while dignitaries conducted business. I was good at being invisible. It was the only skill that mattered. The diplomatic summit was scheduled for 1,400 hours. Representatives from 12 star systems. Trade negotiations. Alliance discussions. Nothing that should concern a human guard. I stood in the shadows, exactly where I was supposed to be. Queen Lyris conducted the meeting with absolute authority. Pale blue skin glowing under the chamber's luminescent lighting. Ornate crown. Ceremonial armor. She was everything a queen was supposed to be. Powerful, intelligent, commanding. She never even glanced in my direction. That was fine. I preferred it that way. At 1,447 hours they arrived. 3 of them. Moving with synchronized precision. Not guards. Not official delegates. Assassins. I recognized the style immediately. Velkara assassins. Trained by the same organization that had trained me. Before I could move, one of them locked eyes with me. His face went pale. "Nathan Vex," he whispered, recognition dawning like a death sentence. The entire chamber went silent. Queen Lyris turned, confusion crossing her features. "Guard. Is something." "Get down," I said, moving in front of her without thinking. The first shot came before anyone could react. I'd trained for this scenario 1,000 times. Move. Shield. Counterattack. Protect the asset. Except the asset was Queen Lyris. And I just revealed that the quiet guard in formal dress was someone her own assassins recognized. Someone dangerous. The other dignitaries scattered. Guards rushed forward. But I was already moving, intercepting the second shot meant for the queen's head, taking it in the shoulder instead. "Stand down," I shouted at the assassins. "You don't want this." "We don't care what you want," their leader said. "You're Nathan Vex, the executioner. You're supposed to be dead." "I know," I said. "That's why I'm working as a guard." It took 7 minutes to neutralize the threat. 4 dead assassins. One of them had managed to trigger a panic signal. The palace was in lockdown. Security teams flooding the chamber. Queen Lyris stood behind me, shaken but unharmed. "Explain," she said simply. I told her everything. Not in the chamber. In her private office, away from the chaos, away from the guards. "My name isn't Nathan Vex anymore," I started. That was who I was. Velkara military. Operative. Assassin. I was good at what I did. Too good. I became a liability. "So you faked your death," she said. "And disappeared," I confirmed. "Took work as a guard. Anonymous. Forgettable. The kind of person nobody remembers. Except your former organization remembers," she said. "The assassins recognized you." "Yes," I said. "Which means they know I'm alive. Which means they'll come again." She was silent for a long moment. "Why did you protect me?" she asked finally. "Because that's what I hired on to do," I said. "No," she said. "That's not why. You could have run. Could have let them kill me and disappeared again. Instead, you revealed yourself." I met her gaze. "Because," I said, "in the weeks I've been working here, watching you lead, watching you negotiate with intelligence and grace, watching you care about your people, I realized I didn't want to disappear anymore. I didn't want to be invisible. I wanted to be part of something real." She studied me for a long moment. "You're a killer," she said. "I was," I said. "I'm trying not to be anymore." She offered me a choice. She could turn me over to Velkara authorities. They'd want me back, a loose end that needed tying up. Or I could stay. Not as a guard anymore. As her security chief. Official position. Full integration into her government. "If you do that," I warned her, "you're making an enemy of the Velkara Empire. They won't forgive you harboring me." Let them come, she said simply. I've dealt with worse threats than a military organization that wants to reclaim an asset. I realized she wasn't afraid. She was curious. 3 years later, I was still her security chief. The Velcara Empire had made threats, diplomatic demands, even attempted an embargo. Queen Lyris had dismissed them all. He protected me when nobody else could, she'd said to their ambassador. He risked everything to keep me alive. That's worth more than any trade agreement. The quiet human guard had become something else. Not invisible anymore. Recognized, valued. Part of something larger than the shadows I'd lived in. Lyris approached me one evening as I was reviewing security protocols. You know what I realized, she said. What? Asked. The assassins who came to kill me, she said. They were right to be afraid of you. But they didn't understand why you're actually dangerous. Why's that? Asked. Because you chose to stop being a weapon, she said. Most people never make that choice. You did. That takes more strength than any assassination ever could.